good dials to leave a little left on bones. If Mother Nature herself don't swallow me up whole, but the crows and the crocs and mama gonna starve themselves to death. 'Cause I got at least 100 years till someone's getting fed. Every day this river rises, hadn't tried or means I still got me an underwater empire, got me an underwater empire to build. I got me an underwater empire to build.
I'm feeling good. Catch me in the south light, rolling in a black dog, outrunning the sunrise. I'm feeling good. Devil on my head.
Yeah, man, I replaced that back cable light. We're good to go today, man. I'm telling you, we can meet up with this guy, get this out the way, and then let's go get some logs.
Oh, here he is right here. This is Jeff, that's Miss Kell's buddy.
Yeah, so this is the guy, Miss Kells, with
Yes.
the table, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Awesome.
Hey guys, how's it going?
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. You must
Clint?
be Clint.
I'm Clint Roberts, man.
All
It's
right.
good to meet you.
This is Jeff. What's up, Jeffrey?
Hey, good to see you.
Little Jeff. What up, man? This is Clint.
Jeff and Jeff. At least I don't have to confuse any names today. If I
That's
say
what I'm
Jeff,
talking
I got it.
You got
We
it.
got it.
Hey, I'm Jeff Stone. I own Kelly Moss Road and Race in Madison, Wisconsin, and we've been a Porsche race team for about 30 years now. It's my son, Jeffrey Jr., and we just love cars and love to go racing. Kelly Moss Road and Race has developed into a much bigger program than it used to be. Originally, we were just a race team, and now racing is about 20% of what we do, and we build unbelievable bespoke custom cars for both on and off-road use. We build motorcycles, whatever any of our customers want us to do, but we've got some of the most amazing craftsmen on the planet, and they work together as a family every day, and we just build a lot of really cool stuff with engines.
And so you're looking for a table. Did I understand that right?
Yeah, kind of something to tie in a little bit of family history here. My brother and I have owned Kelly Moss for 30 years now, and he passed away a few years ago, and the last little souvenir of racing we got together, I thought we'd kind of bring that into a conference table for my office.
We're getting really good at building tables. It's starting to turn into a pretty common order for our company, so I've got it figured out at this point. All right, so now did y'all are like the car owner or car drivers, or you do a little of both, or?
We do a little of both. We've both raced cars over the years. We've done a little bit of everything from road racing to drag racing to Baja, Mexico, driving in the desert. And
I could have just traded this all out for some Baja, I'm just saying. We could have worked that right on out.
it could happen.
Right?
Yeah, David's my older brother, and he was 13 years older than me. And we always both had a passion for racing. I kind of went off in one direction, racing motorcycles and stock cars, and he went off in the drag racing direction, and we kind of both circled back to drag racing, and then discovered that we had a knack for attention to detail and building some pretty amazing machines, and we banded together and we started doing road racing 30 years ago and been doing it ever since.
Wish we had a little more time with them, but at least the time that we had was good. And when we weren't at the track or racing, we try to do motorcycle trips out west or up into the upper Michigan Peninsula and stuff like that.
And Baja.
And Baja.
All right, man. Hey, you know what the best part is?
What's that?
His brother's name was Dave Stone.
Same as you?
What are the odds? You know what I mean?
Well, at least there's been one high quality Dave Stone that existed.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? There's been more than one good Dave Stone. Hell, look at me. I'm phenomenal. You know, I told you we're a completely green company, so everything we do is picking up from the environment. So you guys want to see where we're going to get your wood from?
Absolutely.
Bring it on. Let's come on the river. We'll show you what we got.
Let's roll. Step up right there. Watch your step. There's a seat right there for somebody and a seat right here on the cooler for somebody.
We normally don't take customers out on the river, but because I knew how much this project meant to Mr. Stone, we brought him out so he could see where these logs are going to come from. When we get on up here, we're going to go through a couple of narrow gaps, and then you'll see a trail coming off the river. It looks almost like a washout. That's actually a mule trail where
Really?
they drug the logs down with a mule and dumped them in the river. And what Dave and I have found in this particular section, we find them a lot in batches. We'll find 7, 8, 9, 10, and then go half a mile with nothing, and then 7, 8, 9, 10. And so we found where several rafts are going down, but we've good quality wood here. Like I say, just kind of wanted y'all to get to see it and get a feel. You know, this is This is where your stuff's coming from.
What years did they log this?
This is everything from the 1600s on up through the early 1900s.
Wow.
Most of the logs that we find here are axe cut, which is indicative that they were cut pre-1890. So most of the stuff that we're finding has been underwater for 120, 130 plus years.
I can tell Jeff's into this project. He's asking Clint all the right questions.
And how does the water preserve the logs? Does it keep them intact, or do you have to cut through a
Yeah,
lot to get the good wood?
When you see and you look at the color of a river, that comes from tannic acid or biomass breakdown. The water prevents any oxygen from decaying the wood, and the tannic acid actually works as a preservative. In pine in particular, it causes the sap to leach out and harden, essentially petrify. So you just get a cured, hard tree. Like if you cut a yellow pine down, essentially from a scientific standpoint, it's the same yellow pine as what we're pulling from the river. But density-wise, yellow pine's, 80, 90 on a Janka scale, and we're 170, 180 on a Janka scale.
So this is almost like a hardwood then.
It is a hardwood, essentially. It's petrified pine is kind of the slang way to put it. Or if you're from the South and you've ever heard the term fat lightered,
Yeah.
it's essentially cured fat lightered. So basically, fat lightered is a common term used in the South to describe heart pine after it's aged and cured out. Essentially, the river does that to these logs, so just another way of saying heart pine. All right, guys, we just wanted y'all to come out and kind of see where everything was going to come from, get a feel. This is where your table is going to come from. We're going to get y'all back to the boat ramp, let y'all get on the road. We're going to grab our boat driver, and we're going to get to work on y'all's table.
Sounds awesome.
All right, we appreciate it. Dave.
All right.
Aye. That's cool.
All right, guys, we got y'all safe and sound back to the ramp. So, Dave, where's my driver at? You better get on that.
I got one more thing to show you guys.
All right. Dave, he's taking me to the Baja. That's what he's showing me. I think I could win that Baja race. You ever seen me drive a pickup? If you ever seen me back a trailer driving a pickup, look, man, I drive better backwards with a trailer than most people do forwards anyway. That race is no problem.
You might think this is a little bit crazy, but my brother and I brought this back from Le Mans. From the 24 Hours of Le Mans, it's a manhole cover out of the center of town where they bring the cars across in the parade.
That thing is cool.
That's rad. Look at all the intricate fleur-de-lis and everything in it, man. That's pretty rad.
You think you guys can make that into the table?
Do what?
Think you can make that into the table?
You want that to be part of the...
Yeah, it's a
Do you
it's
know
a
how
lightweight
much-
trinket. It's probably only about 300 pounds. We had thought about putting the manhole cover in the concrete in the floor at the shop, and I thought that was a pretty good idea. But then I thought, that my life's sort of been evolving after my brother's passing, and my son being out on his own and married now, and just a lot's changed for me in the last several years. And I thought I wanted something more personal than that. I didn't want people walking on it, even though it's a manhole cover. So I thought, man, there's nobody better on earth than Kraken and the gang for taking this manhole cover and making something really cool.
Okay.
Is this
In a backpack.
Is this going on the ground floor of the house?
Well, maybe. We'll see.
Do you have 15 people to tote it in the house?
We've got lots of people.
I'm not sure he realizes how heavy this table's gonna be without the manhole cover. Then I'm supposed to throw 300 pounds of manhole cover on this thing. I mean, yes, I'll make it work for you.
All right.
I mean, what I'm gonna say there, I'm gonna need to build a steel subframe. So this is gonna be, we're gonna have to make this a mix of steel and wood, which I think will
That's cool.
fit what you wanna do. But I'll need to put a steel subframe, and I mean, it's gonna weigh 1,000 pounds.
There's one thing about Kelly Moss, we're original.
I agree. He's right. No one else is ever going to have a table like this.
All right, well, yeah, I mean, I like it, actually. I like the challenge of it. And this would be this is something that obviously no one has ever done, so I'm excited about it. We always do a good job, but looking at Mr. Stone's clientele, this could be a home run for us. We appreciate it. We'll get right on it.
Dude, this is going to be an original production right
Hey, man,
here.
pick that up and put it in the truck real quick.
Yeah, all yours, buddy. You carry it. I got it this far.
Do what? She brought her stupid hat.
Dave,
Yeah.
what's Ainsley doing here?
Well, see, the problem was I needed somebody to work the store, and Haley didn't like it, but she's at the store, so we got Ainsley.
What's up, guys?
So you bribed her into running the boat?
I damn sure did.
I'm
Come on, girl.
sorry.
You ready?
What's up, Clint?
What up? I realize Ansley's a dive master, but I would feel more comfortable having my normal boat driver. Hope this doesn't come back to bite me in the ass.
Drive the boat. Let's go. Gotta get logs. Ugh.
Is this gonna be all for you?
That's it.
All right. Don't get me wrong, I like being on the river, but it's nice to do something different. I'm gonna make the best of it. Okay, it is 165.74. I hope this doesn't get boring. I'm a very hyper girl. Don't have too much fun.
Yes.
Bring back some scallops, please. I'm hungry.
All right, Clint, ain't it right up here by this piece of cypress?
Yeah, man, I think go look up here. I'm pretty sure it's got a limb hanging down to the water, which it did us up some more, so yay. Yeah, see that limb hanging in the water right there?
Yeah.
That's where we stopped right there. We was tied off right there. Last week we found a few logs here while we were diving. We didn't pick them up. I want to go ahead and grab them today before we get moving forward.
All right, Clint, hook us in, man. You better put that thing on free spool. Today's mission, find logs. But we need some high quality logs for this table for Jeff Stone.
All right, BC.
I'll sit in, girl.
Ansley, got your present.
Oh, cool. What is that?
This is back when Equipment Georgia used to have a bottling plant. It's an old bottle from like the 20s or 30s. You know, we find a lot of really interesting stuff besides logs on the bottom of the river. It's not uncommon to find artifacts of every sort. Arrowheads, army buttons, shackles, chains, medals, mastodon teeth, you name it, we find it.
Oh man, that is so cool. How long do you think it's been down there?
Since somebody went fishing in about 1930 and threw it in the river.
I love stuff like this. Old bottles make really cool keepsakes.
And you can look on the bottom and it'll tell you it's bottled in Equipment, Georgia. So you find all kind of stuff out here. It ain't always logs. There's all kind of stuff down here.
That'll make a nice addition to the collection.
Let me get back to work.
All right. All right, how many you got?
We got 3 right here together and 1 upriver.
All right. It gets really boring up here on the boat, so I'm ready to see my first log. So, there's a problem. My first day out on the river driving the boat, and the boat won't even start. Just my luck. Hey guys!
Yeah,
Got a problem.
what's that?
The boat's not cranking.
Like, really it's not, or?
No, like really. Does he think I'm joking or something?
Take it out of gear. It's in gear. Put it neutral.
We're good? Well, that's embarrassing. The boat was in gear, and that's why it wouldn't start. All right, guys, where y'all want me at?
Put it neutral. Put it neutral. You want to know how you know you had a party?
Did that logging right there.
What, when you're missing your depth gauge? When you
Hey,
run out
who's
of
that
air?
girl you said you had working at the shop that's filling tanks? you should check into that.
Passes. That's like, no. Why is my time up?
All right, guys, what did we find today?
We got 3 sisters, baby. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 upstream.
3 right here together and then 1 upstream. So I'm gonna jump on the boat because I'm out of air and I'll help you get everything pulled. Dave's gonna rig. We're gonna pull this one first, then we'll go to the next one and the next one because once we start pulling, it's gonna be just a cloud. It'd be nasty. You already can't see. It's gonna be something worse. Somebody forgot to fill the air tanks. We'll let that one go. So a diver without air is as good as dead. So since we've got 4 right here, I'm just gonna get on the boat and help Ansley and let Dave do the hard work.
The slide hands.
Can you tell me what we're doing?
Dude, this log is stuck. I think we're spending way too much time on this thing. We're not gonna be able to get it out, but I think Clint's got other ideas.
This is like when we're riding the mechanical bull, but we're losing.
Oh, we're winning. I win, trust me. I'm going home with this girl. Like,
With the 3 girls. Not 1,
actually
but
4.
3.
It's a party.
Ah.
It's a straight party up in that joint. You know, this log doesn't know I'm prepared. I got a center winch. It felt like it won round 1 against the side winches. Wait till I put old Betsy with 12,000 pounds on it. See if you got another 3/4 pull.
Not going home without a fight.
You heard that good old statement, fortune favors the prepared? I came prepared. So gonna try to push my motor.
Oh yeah, she doesn't like that.
Just hang out for a minute.
Dave just got his dry suit back from the repair shop and, you know, thought I'd take it for a test spin. It's kind of slow and it might be a little big, but we'll see.
A little breeze going on in here. I can't go anymore. I was always wondering what it'd feel like to be cracking. Oh my god.
Seriously, no joke. Dave is a big guy.
Falling and I can't get up. Okay.
A little at a time.
You know, we've got 12,000 pounds of pressure on this log. It doesn't seem to want to break loose. So our only play now is just to keep constant pressure, and every time we gain a little bit, just to put it back to it.
I'm
waiting on you to explain to me how this is that stuff, and I swam down 3/4 of it. Like it's just capped under. Like that just don't even make any sense.
I don't think we've ever dealt with a log this stuck before. This is crazy. I'm gonna go dig the axe cut in real quick while this is happening.
Just go see if it's out, because like I say, let's get to one end of it instead of in the middle if we can. Is there a certain point when you just got to give up? No, there's no point at which I give up. I will come back with a bigger boat. Like it's mine. Period. It's mine.
I'm looking at my pressure gauge. I'm running low on air now. Either we're gonna have to get this log out or we gotta give up. I ain't got air, I can't be underwater.
Shift your weight to this side.